All right, welcome to the absence video for Friday, January 27th. You'll need your muckraking materials, and on your Chromebook here, you'll want to go to classtools.net. We'll get there in a second. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to continue our articles, and I'm also going to introduce the screenshot breaking news portion of the assessment. That's basically the pictures, the picture part of your muckraking articles. So that's what we're doing here today. What I want you to do is on your Chromebook, go ahead and open up classtools.net. You want to go to classtools.net, and this is kind of what it looks like here. It's going to be a blue screen, and it's a bunch of different little windows that come up. Yours will be bigger. Mine's pretty small because I'm doing this recorded video, but you want to scroll down or find the one that has Will Ferrell on it, the breaking news generator, and you want to open that up. And here's where you're going to add your pictures to your article. So there's the picture down there, but you'll just go through this and type in your information. You're basically creating a breaking news screenshot that goes with your article, so you need to put all the information for each paragraph you're writing in here. Your news channel should be your 3 initials followed by the word news, and you'll see as you type it in, it'll automatically show up. In the screenshot. Your headline should be your dramatic headline, and it'll show up there on the screen. Remember, you want to make people read about your problem. Description, that's the ticker underneath, so that's going to be down. It's going to be down here. Okay, so you want to add some interesting facts or an interesting fact about your article. Now, you only have so many characters you can use. I mean, it has to fit on the screen, so keep that in mind. But that'll go as the ticker down here. For example, if you're writing about Americans cutting down all the forests, then you want to maybe put in how many millions of acres did we cut down, or something like that. Your date goes in here. All it has to be is an accurate date for the time period we're talking about. And we're talking about 1890 to about 1920. So somewhere in there would be a good thing to think about. So I'm just going to say August 13th of 1915, and you can see it shows up down here. And then finally, the place. So if you're doing something that belongs in the city, pick a city that this would happen in. You know, we talk mostly about New York City. We've talked a lot, though, about Chicago, maybe a little bit about Boston or Cleveland or some big city like that. So you would just type that in here. Keep in mind, though, that if you're talking about something that doesn't happen in a city, then don't put it in a city. There's New York right there. If you're talking about something in the environment or about mining, that happens someplace else, not in New York City or not in any city. So figure out where that should go and type in an appropriate place there. And then finally, for a picture, you need a primary source, black and white photograph that goes with your topic. So find a picture of meatpacking plants or of loggers or of politicians or whatever it is, and you'll just save that to your desktop, then upload it using this function right there, and it'll automatically put it in the background of your screenshot. And I'm not going to go through all of that for this, even though I just did click on it, but we won't worry about that. So there's that information that you need to know. A couple of things I want to point out is I have, oops, let me get rid of that. I do have a couple of resources posted for you all ready to go with this video. Here is your screenshot news report. So if you click on this, it's going to have your checklist, some instructions, also your checklist for your paragraphs right down there. And then if you scroll farther, you've got your rubrics. The 801 is for the writing. The 808 is for the breaking news screenshot. And then I've got some examples here. And these maybe aren't perfect examples, but they give you an idea. This first one, actually all of them were made by Miss Lynn. So the first one's just a kind of a made-up one about the election from last November. Here's one about the environment that you can take a look at. And here's another one. This is clearly a bad example. You can take a look at it about how the picture doesn't work, the place is wrong, the headline is terrible, the date is wrong, and then there's hardly any information. So obviously, don't do that. Do something more. But you've got the checklist there that you could go off of, and then here's a link just to that breaking news generator. Actually, will take you straight to the breaking news generator instead of going through class tools on that. So you have a lot of work to do. You need to do 4 of these, 4 paragraphs and 4 pictures, 1 from each field site. So if you have any questions, by all means, let me know.